Book title: The Secret of Awakening, A Path to Inner Strength. Written by Vahid Zakavodi. Copyright 2024 NLP Radio. Introduction. Have you ever felt at a certain moment in your life that you are not in the right place? Maybe everything seems to be right, but the feeling of dissatisfaction gradually covers you and you don't know why. With each passing day, the feeling grows stronger that you should be somewhere else, doing something else, but you've lost your way. Maybe you even ask yourself, do I not deserve the best? Is this the fate written for me? It is at this point that you should stop questioning and travel within yourself. This book is about this trip. A journey that takes you to the depths of your being to awaken the power that lies dormant within you. You may ask, what is this force? Is this the same force that can bring you inner satisfaction and true happiness? If you are curious, it is better to continue, because the answer to all your questions is hidden in these pages. Your mind is like a mirror. The more you focus on it, the more you will be aware of your truth. In this journey, we will use specific techniques that directly affect your mind and spirit. The hypnotic phrases used throughout this book are designed to wake you up from within, an awakening that will eventually lead you to your true path. But don't rush. Everything takes time and focus. Right now, as you read these lines, your mind is gradually preparing for a journey that will change your destiny. But why do you feel dissatisfied? Why do you feel that your position in life is far from what it should be? Does this mean you are not capable or worthy? Never. This dissatisfaction is only a symptom, a sign that you haven't found your true path yet. Your life path is unique, and only when you find it will true peace return to your life. This book will take you to that point. In these pages, you will not only come across practical techniques, but you will also gain a deeper understanding of yourself and the path you need to take. But you should know one thing: success in life is not only about following the path of others, but also knowing and discovering your own unique path. What if instead of imitating others, you looked for a way to discover your true passions? If you could find a path that was just for you, wouldn't you take it? In this book, you will be equipped with tools to help you find this path, but not through blind imitation, but through deep knowledge of yourself. This book is for those who know that there is more to them than what they have in their current life. For those who are willing to travel within themselves and find the power of awakening deep within themselves. Are you ready? Are you ready to start this journey with an open mind and a ready heart? If your answer is yes, remember that whatever lies ahead is what is needed to change your life. The doors of awakening have opened before you. Just step inside. First chapter. Awakening of Inner Energy. Have you ever wondered why you sometimes feel like you've lost all your energy? Days when even the smallest tasks seem difficult for you, as if your inner strength no longer has the strength it used to have. What if you could restore this lost energy in just a few moments? If you can focus on your mind and thoughts, instead of feeling bored and tired, you can see yourself full of energy and motivation? This chapter introduces you to the power of awakening the mind. Every human being has a reservoir of energy inside him that is often ignored. A force that can take you to the top if you use it correctly and consciously. You may ask yourself, how can I awaken this energy? The answer is simple. Mental hypnosis. Yes, you can recover all this energy with the power of your own mind, and even beyond that, bring yourself to a level of energy and motivation that you have never experienced. The exercises of this season will help you to pay attention to yourself first. It may sound simple, but paying attention to what's going on inside you is the first step to awakening. Every time your mind dwells on a negative thought or worry, energy is drawn away from you. But if you can take control of these thoughts with practice, and replace them with positive phrases and images in your mind, what will change in your life? First, we start with a simple technique. Close your eyes for a moment and concentrate on breathing. With each breath, imagine a white light entering you, a light that fills your entire being with energy and strength. With each exhalation, expel all negative thoughts and fatigue. Repeat this exercise several times. Yes, right now. It may seem like a simple move, but the effect it has on your mind and body is amazing. The hypnotic expressions you will learn in this chapter are designed for this purpose. These expressions are mental keys that will help you to wake up a feeling of vitality and more energy inside you every time you repeat them. Phrases like, "I am full of energy at every moment," or, "My power comes from within and I am in complete control of it." These phrases not only direct your thoughts towards positivity, but also penetrate deep into your subconscious, and every time you repeat them, more energy flows through you. Think about this. How many times have you blamed yourself for failures and failures? Have these blames made you feel better? Definitely not. This is the vicious circle that consumes your energy. But what if you look at yourself with love and respect instead? What changes will happen if you love yourself instead of blaming yourself and give yourself a chance to reconsider? Self-love is one of the greatest sources of inner energy. This awakening begins when you respect yourself, when you understand that if you are not satisfied, it does not mean that you do not deserve the best, but you just need to find your right path. Where does your life take you? Will the path you are on lead you to true satisfaction and happiness? Or maybe you are just following the paths others have set for you. These questions have formed in your mind, and now it's time to find the answer. But the answer lies within yourself, not in imitation of others. You must learn how to recreate your inner energy with mental focus and put it in a path that will lead you to the best place in life, a place that brings you happiness and success at the same time. These techniques will empower you to not only become outwardly successful, but to become a person who is at peace with yourself from within. The second chapter. Dissatisfaction is a sign of the wrong way. Have you ever thought that dissatisfaction with life can be a message for you? Maybe this feeling surprised you in a moment, plunged you into your thoughts, and created countless questions in your mind. Why do you feel you are not in the right place? Why don't you feel good about life even with apparent success? Is this dissatisfaction a sign of failure? Or maybe something deeper is going on inside you? Dissatisfaction is not your enemy, contrary to what many think. This feeling is a mirror that shows that the path you have taken does not match what you want inside. You might ask yourself, if I deserve the best, then why can't I find peace? The answer to this question lies in the depth of your dissatisfaction. You are not yet on your true path. Many of us go through life mistakenly thinking that dissatisfaction with our current situation indicates a lack of competence or ability. But this is not true. Dissatisfaction is only a symptom, a message from your mind and soul that says, "This is not my place." But this sign does not mean that you do not deserve success or happiness. On the contrary, this feeling tells you that you have not yet found your way, and as long as you are moving in the wrong direction, this dissatisfaction will continue. Think about it. Have you ever chosen paths that seemed right, but in the end didn't lead you to true happiness? Maybe in those moments you imagine that everything will change by reaching certain goals. But when you reached that point, you still felt empty and dissatisfied. Why? Because your path was formed based on the expectations of others or society's standards, not on your true knowledge. Now is the time to consider this dissatisfaction as an opportunity for growth and change instead of blaming yourself. This feeling is telling you that it's time to pause, look inside yourself, and figure out what really makes you happy. Maybe your life has been based on the wishes of others or wrong patterns. Maybe instead of finding your own interests and desires, you have been looking to be exactly like the people that society has presented as role models. But the biggest human mistake is to seek to imitate others. Success never has a single version. Each person's path to success is unique to him. If you've ever tried to be like people who have apparent success, but you've gotten nothing but dissatisfaction, maybe it's time to change your approach. You must first find your true passions, something that gives you a sense of fulfillment and makes you wake up motivated every day. It doesn't matter what path you are on right now. What is important is that you allow yourself to look at your life in peace. Don't let dissatisfaction stop you. Rather, use it as a compass that guides you in the direction you belong. You may feel lost now, but this loss is part of the process of knowing yourself. You are discovering the path that will lead you to the best version of yourself, not the version that others expect you to be. You must learn how to use your dissatisfaction as an opportunity to know yourself more deeply. Instead of looking at these feelings as obstacles, look at them as guides that lead you to your true path. This dissatisfaction is the only voice that tells you that you have not yet found your best way. So instead of resisting it, use it to grow and progress. With each step you take on this path, you will gradually realize that dissatisfaction is no longer just an unpleasant feeling, but a beacon that leads you to a greater and more valuable goal. It is enough to give yourself a chance to calmly take a fresh look at your true interests and abilities. The third chapter: Self-exploration and discovery of hidden interests. Have you ever thought about what really makes you happy? Have you ever stopped for a moment to ask yourself what you are really passionate about? Maybe you have tried many times to answer questions like, "What does success mean?" or "How should I achieve my goals?" Answer, but ask less. Do these goals really arise from within me? And are these desires my true desires or just what I have received from others in society? Self-exploration is one of the most profound and important steps on the path to true success. In this way, you allow yourself to get rid of all the external expectations and wrong models and go for your inner and deep knowledge. Discovering your hidden passions will not only bring you deeper happiness and satisfaction, but also draw a clear and unique path for your life. A path that is no longer an imitation of others' models, but is formed based on your own inner desires and motivations. Here comes an important question. How can I discover my true passions? The answer to this question may not come easily to mind because most of us are so caught up in the routines and expectations of others that we rarely have time to think about ourselves. But now, it's time to look inside and be honest with yourself. The first step to discovering hidden interests is to ask yourself important questions. Questions that may seem simple, but their answers can make big changes in your life. For example, ask yourself, what activity fills me with energy and motivation? Or, at what moments in my life do I feel completely at peace with myself? These questions will help you to look for things that are really internal and meaningful instead of focusing on external and material success. Many times our passions are hidden beneath the layers of our expectations and fears. What you really like to do may be different from what you think you should be doing. Maybe that's why you haven't found the right path yet, because instead of listening to your inner voice, you have listened to the voice of others. But now, it's time to change that approach. One of these exercises is to keep a personal little journal. Every morning, take a few minutes to write down what makes you feel happy or satisfied. It doesn't matter if these things are big or small. The more you pay attention to these thoughts, the clearer you will see what is really important to you. Also, ask yourself when you feel most energized and motivated. What activities immerse you in themselves, so that you do not feel the passage of time? These moments give you big clues about what really matters to you deep down. Discovering hidden interests requires patience and concentration. You may not know what the exact answers are at first, but as you continue the process, you will gradually gain more clarity. The more you listen to yourself and pay attention to what is really inside, the clearer and brighter your path becomes. Finally, learn to look for successful role models in your fields of interest instead of following others. Their success can inspire you, but only if you follow a path that matches your interests and inner desires. Remember that there is no single recipe for success, and everyone has to find their own path based on what they really like. So now that you have learned in this chapter how to answer the basic questions within yourself and discover your hidden passions, you are ready to step into a path that is just for you. A path that will not only lead you to success and happiness, but will also give you a deeper and truer sense of satisfaction than anything you've ever experienced. The fourth chapter. Patience and calmness, the key to internal revision. Have you ever wondered why you are always in a hurry to get something done? Why are you looking for quick and immediate solutions in life, without giving yourself a chance to look inside? Perhaps one of the most important reasons why you haven't been able to reach your desired position so far is impatience and haste. Haste is always the enemy of deep and intelligent decisions and leads the mind to superficial and fleeting choices. In this season, I invite you on a journey of deep relaxation, a place where you can hear your inner voice. Relaxation is the golden key that brings you closer to reviewing and knowing yourself. It may feel like everything is moving slowly when you relax and stop in the moment, but it is precisely those moments that create the biggest changes within you. Patience is the element that most of us have forgotten in life. Everyone wants to succeed very quickly, reach answers very quickly, and solve problems very quickly. But real success takes time, just as a great tree takes years to grow. You also need time. A time to think, review, and know yourself deeply. In this chapter, you will learn how to bring peace into your life. One of the most important tools you can use is simple mental exercises that help you get away from scattered thoughts and daily anxieties and return to yourself. Remember that in the tumult of everyday life, nothing is louder than the noise of mental confusion. These voices do not let you know yourself and answer the real questions of your life. One of the exercises I suggest here is to focus on breathing. It may seem simple and mundane, but focusing on breathing is one of the most effective ways to bring peace to the mind. Whenever you feel your mind becoming scattered and restless, simply take a few minutes and take a deep breath. With each inhale and exhale, remove all worries and anxieties from you. This simple exercise can calm your mind from confusion and help you to make deeper and more informed choices instead of hasty decisions. But relaxation does not only mean getting away from outside noise. True peace comes when you learn to make peace with yourself and your inner world. Many of us struggle with negative inner feelings such as fear, doubt, or feelings of inadequacy throughout our lives. These feelings prevent you from being able to connect with your inner peace and use your true powers. But how can you find this inner peace? The first step is to accept yourself. You have to learn that you are valuable just the way you are, with all your strengths and weaknesses. No one is perfect and no one is without internal challenges. This acceptance will help you befriend yourself instead of resisting yourself. When you are at peace with yourself, you no longer need to run after superficial goals and achievements, but instead go after those successes that really matter to you from the inside. Another exercise you can do to increase patience and calmness is meditation. Meditation helps you to let go of unnecessary thoughts and distractions by focusing on the present moment. These exercises teach you how to stay calm even in difficult and stressful moments, and make informed and correct decisions instead of sudden reactions. One of the biggest mistakes people make is thinking that they can achieve success without patience and peace. But the truth is that the greatest achievements in life are achieved when your mind is at peace. Peace allows you to look at life with an open and clear vision and choose the best paths for yourself. So if you've ever felt dissatisfied, maybe it's because you haven't yet been able to find that inner peace that will guide you to your true path. After today, promise yourself to pay more attention to your inner peace. Instead of rushing and following the goals that are imposed on you from the outside, stop for a moment, take a deep breath, and listen to your inner voice. This inner voice is your true guide to success and deep satisfaction. The fifth chapter. Redesigning the path of life. Have you ever wondered why some people are not happy on the inside despite being outwardly successful? Is it because they chose the wrong path that led them to a place that does not match their inner self? Maybe you are also in such a situation. You want success, but you still don't know what your true path is. In this season, I invite you to redesign your life path, not based on old patterns, but based on discovering your true passions. Imagine that life is like a map with different paths in front of you. But which path is the path that will lead you to success and happiness? Can the path others have taken be suitable for you? Or do you need to draw a new plan for yourself? This season is the beginning of a big transformation in you. Now that you know yourself and your interests, it's time to redesign your path. Life should not be a repetition of other people's experiences. If you are looking for real success, you need to create a path that not only leads you to your goal, but also makes you enjoy it. A common mistake is to model successful people without considering their own interests, and want to be exactly like them. But have you ever wondered what challenges these people have gone through? And more importantly, does what they have done match your spirit and desires? Perhaps one of the biggest obstacles that prevent you from achieving the true path is blind imitation of others. Success has a different meaning for each person. For one, it may be in a specific field, and for another in a completely different direction. You have to find a path that belongs to you, a path that you enjoy, and walk in it every day with motivation and enthusiasm. In this chapter, you will learn how, with the help of simple tools such as goal writing and daily review, create a path for yourself that will both lead you to success and give you a sense of deep satisfaction and happiness. Instead of defining the path to success based only on money or fame, look for things that fill you up and boost your energy. One of the most important steps to redesigning your life path is to set goals that align with your values and interests. These goals should be not only achievable, but also inspiring. For example, if you love art, why should you choose a path that has nothing to do with it? Is it just because it appears to be more financially successful? Maybe in the short term, this path will lead you to success, but in the long term, it will gradually create a sense of frustration and fatigue in you. To redesign your life path, you must first have a detailed plan. This plan includes setting short-term and long-term goals. In the first step, identify short-term goals that you can achieve in the next few months. These goals should be measurable and tangible. Then outline your long-term goals. These goals may take years to achieve, but they will keep you motivated and enthusiastic along the way. The important thing to remember in redesigning your life path is that your path is unique to you. You should not compare yourself with others. Comparison makes you deviate from the path you have made for yourself with love and affection. Instead, think about what you can do each day that will bring you one step closer to your goal. Learn how to face setbacks and obstacles. Your new path may be full of challenges, but these are the challenges that make you stronger and help you achieve true success. Redesigning the path of life means accepting that every challenge is an opportunity to grow, and you learn something new from every failure. Redesigning your life path gives you the power to find a path that is truly right for you instead of repeating wrong paths. Chapter 6. The biggest mistake: imitating others. Have you ever wondered why so many people achieve remarkable success while you keep searching and never seem to make any progress? Have you felt that you are on a path that is far from what you are deeply passionate about? Perhaps our biggest mistake is imitating others. Imitating successful people and trying to copy their life and path, especially when these people are not related to our interests and needs, can be a dangerous trap. Many of us, hoping to achieve success, put ourselves in paths that do not match our spirits and dreams in any way. This can not only lead us to failure, but it also creates a feeling of dissatisfaction and disappointment. In today's world, where ideas and success stories are available at every corner, choosing role models and being inspired by them seems essential. But does that mean we should do exactly what they did? The answer is negative. In fact, this approach can lead you away from finding your own unique path. Each person has a unique story, and the factors that contributed to their success may have nothing to do with you. This chapter reminds you that you must first know your true passions and desires. To begin, look deep within yourself and ask yourself, "What makes me happy?" Or, "Why do I want to achieve this goal?" These questions will help you get a better understanding of what you really want. It should be clear here that success does not mean merely achieving a social or financial status, but also means satisfaction with life and a deep sense of happiness. After you know your interests, it's time to look for role models that match those interests. These role models should inspire you, not force you to imitate them. These people may be lesser known, but they are successful in your fields of interest and can be a good source of inspiration for you. Imitating others will keep you away from the true understanding of yourself. You must learn that true success lies in knowing yourself and pursuing your true passions. Allow yourself to explore your inner world freely and without any judgment, and then use the experiences and perspectives of others to create a new and unique path for yourself. Your life is your journey, and every step should be taken according to your interests and needs. Only then can you achieve true success and experience the feeling of satisfaction and happiness. Let's embark on this journey together and free ourselves from the clutches of excessive imitation and move towards real and lasting success. The 7th chapter. Find the right role models for you. Do you know how you can use the experiences of others to give a new flavor to your life journey? Have you ever thought that the right role models for you are those who have not only been successful in their lives, but have worked in fields that you are passionate about? In this chapter, you'll learn techniques that will help you find these patterns and benefit from their experiences. To find the right role models, the first step is to carefully examine your interests. What fields attract you? Are you interested in art, technology, sports, or any other field? By identifying these interests, you can start looking for people who have been successful in these areas. These people may be less famous than the famous faces, but that doesn't mean they don't have valuable lessons for you. For example, if you are interested in art, you can look for artists who have worked with new methods and created new paths in this field. Reading their biographies and works will help you to benefit from their experiences and be inspired. This process not only motivates you, but also shows you that success in any field is possible. Another technique is networking. By attending events, workshops, and groups related to your interests, you can meet people who are interested in the same topics. These people can act as good role models for you and guide you in new directions. These interactions can help you discover new ideas and find new ways to achieve your goals. Also, learning from other people's mistakes can be a valuable source of inspiration. Instead of only focusing on other people's successes, you should also look at their challenges and obstacles. This understanding can help you to move more confidently on your path and use the experiences of others. Let's make a date with ourselves to look for suitable role models who have not only been successful in their lives, but through their experiences we can get closer to our goals and desires. Use every step and experience you take along the way as a tool for growth and development. Now is the time to move towards and learn from your right role models with more determination and confidence. With this approach, you can discover a new world of opportunities and direct your life in a direction that aligns with your dreams and passions. Let's continue this journey and allow ourselves to benefit from the experiences of others at every step and create our own unique path. The 8th chapter. Self-love is the first step to success. Have you ever wondered how you can open the door to success by loving yourself? Do you know that the first step to achieving any goal and desire is self-love? In this chapter, we'll explore this vital concept and provide techniques for fostering self-love and accepting who you really are. Self-love means self-respect and love. Without this deep sense of self, you cannot reach the heights of success. When you accept yourself and come to terms with your strengths and weaknesses, this positive feeling can give you confidence and lead you in the right direction. In fact, self-acceptance not only brings peace, but also gives you energy to face life's challenges and obstacles. In this chapter, we'll introduce several practical exercises that will help you foster self-love in your life. One such exercise is to write a loving letter to yourself. In this letter, you can point out your strengths, ask yourself to respect yourself, and address and emphasize what motivates you. This practice will help you feel good about yourself and treat yourself with more kindness. In addition, you should pay attention to your own needs. Each of us has special needs that we need to take care of. Do you need a break? Do you need activities that make you happy? Or maybe you need more time to think and reflect on your goals? By recognizing and honoring these needs, you can help set yourself on the path to success. Reflection and meditation are also effective tools to strengthen self-love. By setting aside time for silence and relaxation, you can listen to yourself and better understand your feelings and needs. This process allows you to be honest with yourself and look at yourself with love and respect. In this way, You will not only get to know yourself better, but you will also discover your inner strengths in a new way. Finally, remember that self-love is a journey and takes time and effort. Be kind to yourself every day and allow yourself to move on the path of growth and development. By loving yourself and fully accepting who you are, you can take steps towards success and create a life that aligns with your dreams and goals. Let's begin this amazing journey and consider self-love as the foundation for our future success. Insatiable season. Mind and energy management. Do you know how you can significantly improve the quality of your life by properly managing your mind and energy? Have you ever felt like your energy is low in the middle of the day, and you can't overcome negative thoughts? In this chapter, we'll explore management techniques that will help you keep your mind on a positive track and manage your energy in the best possible way. Mind management means controlling and directing thoughts and emotions. In today's fast-paced world, our brain is under the pressure of information and daily stress. This pressure can cause negative thoughts, anxiety, and reduced concentration. But with the right techniques, you can direct your mind in a positive direction and make the most of your energy. One of the effective tools in this field is the use of hypnosis techniques. Hypnosis not only helps you relax, but it can prepare your mind to absorb positive energy and focus more. With hypnotic exercises, you can achieve self-learning and strengthen positive habits. For example, you can dedicate a few minutes every day to focus on deep breathing and mental relaxation and do this exercise regularly. Other techniques covered in this chapter include meditation, visualization, and positive reflection. By practicing meditation, you can achieve peace and clear your mind of disturbing thoughts. Positive visualization also helps you to think about successful images of your life and make these visions closer to reality. By practicing these techniques daily, you can gradually free your mind from negative thoughts and create a positive atmosphere for yourself. Energy management is as important as mind management. Your energy as a limited resource during the day should be used optimally. Remember that your daily activities affect your energy. In this chapter, we'll explore ways to help you maintain your energy throughout the day. For example, you can adjust your schedule so that you take short breaks to restore energy. Also, paying attention to healthy eating and enough sleep also plays an important role in energy management. Remember that your mind and energy are intertwined, and by properly managing both, you can achieve a higher level of quality of life. By learning and implementing the management techniques presented in this chapter, you can achieve more peace and focus and use your energy in the best way. This will not only help you perform better in your daily life, but also allow you to get closer to your goals and dreams. Let's continue this amazing journey and move towards success by intelligently managing our mind and energy. Chapter 10. A Path to the Best Version of Yourself. Have you ever wondered what the best version of you looks like? Do you feel like you're on your way to becoming that ideal version of you? In this final chapter, you will embark on a journey where you will learn how to become the best version of yourself by going through the previous steps and implementing the exercises and techniques mentioned. This chapter will show you that success lies not only in imitating others, but in discovering your own unique personal path. As you begin this journey, you will gain a deeper understanding of yourself. Self-love is the first and most important step on this path. You must realize that only by accepting yourself and respecting your inner needs and desires can you achieve the truest and best version of yourself. Take small and continuous steps towards your love and acceptance, and let this love flow in all aspects of your life. Learn how to set goals based on your personal interests and values. With practice and perseverance, you can easily overcome challenges and be on the path of growth and development. You will bravely seek a path that no one but you can take. This path is full of new discoveries, learnings, and experiences that will allow you to create the best version of yourself. Here, you no longer need to compare yourself to others, because your true success lies in a deep understanding of yourself and your unique path. Never forget that continuous and gradual progress will help make lasting changes in your life. You have to believe in yourself and enjoy every step you take on the way to becoming the best version of yourself. This chapter is not only the end of the book but also the beginning of a new journey for you. A journey in which you will discover and know yourself more deeply with self-love and self-confidence. By following the techniques and solutions presented, you can reach your true position and experience the best version of yourself. Remember, life is a journey and every moment is precious and unique. Let's start this journey together and move towards a bright and successful future. Conclusion. This book allows you to create new energy and motivation in your life using hypnotic techniques and deep self-reflection. By accepting yourself and identifying your true passions, you will learn how to find a path that will not only bring you success, but that you will enjoy. Success is an iterative and continuous process that depends on you. Each of the steps in this book will help you to discover your inner potential by carefully focusing on yourself. Remember that your path to success is unique to you and you should never be swayed by other people's expectations. Now is the time to start today. Step into the best version of yourself by loving yourself and applying the techniques you've learned in this book. The path may be challenging, but with each step you take, you will get closer to yourself. Continue on your journey of life and remember that you deserve the best. Believe in yourself and make every day an opportunity to grow and learn. Move towards a bright and successful future with a heart full of hope and determination. Now is the time to take action and build the life you deserve.